February the 14th, 2026. Guys, happy Valentine's Day. Don't forget about your wife, guys. You're going to be in big trouble. Guys, overnight we had a SWAT raid, and it had been called, and I remember watching a couple videos later on in the night where SWAT had been called into the Nancy Guthrie area. Now they're saying that, and the neighbors are saying, 1 is dead, 3 detained after SWAT team raids home as part of the Nancy Guthrie investigation. Now the person that's dead, they said that he shot himself, self-inflicted wound, suicide. And more than likely, that's not good news for Nancy. I'm just saying, because kidnapping is one charge you have to deal with, but murder is probably life imprisonment, and that may be when the guy killed himself. I don't know yet. Let's read a little bit more about this. A dramatic Friday night SWAT raid tied to the kidnapping of 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie ended with one person shooting himself in the head as law enforcement closed in, a neighbor claimed to local media. There are people all out in the streets last night. I'll show you a picture. News people, the residents, middle of the night. According to a Shadow Hills resident who spoke directly to KVOA News 4 in Tucson, she witnessed 3 people being detained during the operation and says another individual turned a gun on himself. The statement has not been confirmed or denied by any law enforcement agencies as of early Saturday morning. Now, guys, they had asked not to release this information last night, to wait till this morning, and so it is this morning. It's almost 7 a.m. here in central Mississippi. And this comes after a SWAT situation occurred in the Shadow Hills neighborhood on February the 13th. That was yesterday. A man and a woman were detained at the house, and a third person was detained in a traffic stop, according to sources close to the investigation. Now, on X, Kevin Posobiec is saying, bombshell, this neighborhood woman alleged to me that now that a potential 4th person was involved who may have shot themselves instead of surrendering to law enforcement. So we got reports of 3, then 4, I'm not sure. Press release in the AM, FBI requested Pima, that's the county there in Tucson, do not release further information as it's a current joint op. Now, I'm wondering if that last image that we showed yesterday, remember the guy coming in and turning his head towards the camera? Not the first initial video, but the last one. A lot of people were covering that face up, and I don't know how that works if you're trying to identify someone. I didn't. Anyway, it says the raid took place at a home near East Placida de Graciela and East Camino del Michael in the Shadow Hills neighborhood of the Catalina foothills, roughly 2 miles from Nancy Guthrie's house. And that's what you're seeing right here, guys. Again, here is De Michael, and here is De Graciola. And it's right here at the stop sign. It's a dead end. You got news people set up on both sides. This is really close to where it happened. And there's another image where they're showing covering up, I guess, a body in a car or something like that. Now, the Pima County Sheriff has confirmed that this operation was related to the Guthrie case and part of the joint FBI investigation, but did not provide additional details. Now, Trump said yesterday that the FBI needs to take this under its wing and stop the argument between them and the Pima County Sheriff. Remember, the sheriff did not want to release the glove for forensic evidence to the FBI for whatever reason. Pima County Sheriff's Department put this out. It said law enforcement activity is underway at a residence near East Orange Grove Road and North First Avenue related to Guthrie case. Because this is a joint investigation at the request of the FBI, no additional information is currently available. Again, they wanted to wait till this AM to release any further. I guess there may be some other people involved. I don't know. But again, the guy that shot himself, he had to have a pretty good reason. Multiple SWAT and forensic vehicles were on the scene, and roads were blocked for hours. Again, 3 people detained, a man and a woman at the searched home, as well as a third man who was stopped and detained during a traffic stop nearby. He was reportedly headed towards the property. So you got 2 men, a woman, possibly the 3 that's been apprehended, plus the 4th guy. Now here's a picture. This is coming in from, I think, Fox News. Car in Culver's parking lot. They just opened the trunk and took pictures. That's why they're holding this up. This must be the car where the guy that shot himself was in. But again, this is the Sheriff Department, not FBI. Now, as of a couple hours ago, 5 a.m. Eastern, no official details have been released on the identities of these detained or what, if anything, was seized during the search. Guthrie, mother of today's show, Savannah Guthrie, was last seen around 9:45 p.m. on January the 31st. So, guys, 2 weeks. She was reported missing the following morning when she failed to attend church. And I think it was like a church. It was a gathering of people that watched a certain church program. Authorities believe she was abducted from inside her residence. The FBI had released doorbell camera footage showing a masked male suspect approximately 5'9" to 5'10", with an average build, wearing a distinctive 25-liter Ozark Trail hiker pack backpack, tampering with the camera. That was the first one. The FBI is offering a $100,000 reward for information leading to the arrest of the individual or individuals. They had raised that, I think, a couple of days ago. But again, I don't know if the video showing the masked male did this or got the information, or it was the one yesterday where he was not masked. This is a rapidly developing story. The Pima County Sheriff's Department and the FBI have not held a press conference or issued further details on the Friday night operation. So guys, I'll be kind of keeping an eye on it, but it may be coming to an end. Like I said, that got pretty dramatic, and that may be the guy that kidnapped Miss Guthrie. But we're watching it, guys. You watch it. It's a heads up. Be safe.